If you've ever thought, oh, the tech is so overwhelming, you are gonna love this video. Why? Simple. Because I'm gonna give you 5 reasons you do not need to be a techie to grow a successful coaching business. Reason number 1, relationships are number 1. So here's the thing about growing a coaching business. You can have all the fancy websites and funnels and things that you have, but if people don't know, like, and trust you and have a relationship with you, they are not going to hire you. So ultimately, you don't need all that fancy stuff to build relationships with people. All you need is to either go out for coffee or get on a Zoom or a phone call or a FaceTime or whatever. Building relationships with people in conversation requires no tech, or at the least amount, your smartphone. And what's really cool about that is you already know how to do that. In fact, statistically, you're probably watching this on your smartphone. So don't worry about it. Building relationships is the number 1 thing you need to do to market yourself. So go out there and talk to people, and don't worry about not knowing all the fancy tech. The second reason why you don't need to be a techie to build a successful business is the most simplistic messaging wins. Oftentimes people think, again, they need these fancy funnels or, doing webinars and challenges, and we're not knocking those things. They're wonderful, they work, but what matters more than doing all that is that you have clear messaging. And no amount of, again, funnels or systems are going to help you if your messaging isn't clear. So what you really want to do is double down on getting clear on, is my messaging reaching my ideal client? Does it really call them in for the pain points that I want to help them solve? Do they understand how I help them? Do they understand how that benefits from them? Do they understand why they should hire me? And if you can't answer yes to those questions, you just need to work on your messaging. Okay, so number 3 is, we all know we need video in our marketing. It is super important. Live video is where it's at. So are videos like these. And video is quickly taking over text form in terms of content consumption. But the thing is, you don't need fancy editing. You don't need fancy programs or an expensive editor. All you need is the smartphone that you're on, or an iPad, or your computer. The main tool that you use to grow your business, you can use to make your video. Point and shoot. In fact, this video that you're watching is not edited other than the front and the back and maybe a couple splices in between if I have forgotten something. But there's no fancy things coming in from other places or anything overlaid, or you don't need that stuff. And you don't need that stuff to build a 6-figure coaching business. You just don't. All you need is to know what you're talking about, and come back to messaging again, to be who you really are, so that people who like your personality can really feel it shine through, and then be consistent. That's all you need. So you don't have to worry about needing fancy editors or software or anything. Your phone will do the job. The 4th reason you don't need to be a techie to build a successful coaching business is Canva. Yes, Canva. Canva is an amazing tool for anyone who wants to be able to create great content online, image or video, and do it with ease. Canva is one of the best software tools to help create images for whether it's your Instagram or your Facebook or your LinkedIn or Pinterest or whatever you're using, or if you want to do a video for your emails. It's so easy. Drag and drop, change colors and fonts like that. And there's lots of training on there. And it's a great tool that is has made creating images, beautiful professional images, simple for all of us who are not professional graphic designers. And they have templates galore and all the things. I'm not an affiliate of Canva, but I'm telling you, if you want to be able to create beautiful images, they have a free version, which you can do lots on. They also have a upgraded pro version, so you can put all your branding and house things. And I do recommend, if you can swing it, do that, because it just makes your life easier in the long run. But you can certainly start with the free version and go make amazing images that are on brand, that look totally professional, and that help get your message across. All right, the fifth and final reason you don't need to be a techie to build a successful coaching business is you don't even need a website to start. Yes, if you think about everything we talked about in this video, you don't need even a website to start building your coaching business or even get very far. Sure, when I remember when I went from, like, let's say part-time income to full-time income, I didn't have a website. My website was in the process of being created. What I did have was I was networking. So I was meeting with people, making connections, and I was using Facebook as my main platform at that time. And so the website really just had, like, coming soon on it for that many months. And so it's just amazing what we can do today with just social media and meeting people. And so I want you to know, like, you don't even need a website to get started. You just need one social media site and to start talking to people, and that will do the job for you. Or even a one-page website to get started while you're figuring things out. So isn't that amazing that you can start building your coaching business and you don't even need a website? Like, I think that's awesome. So know that when you look at all these things where it's, you're building relationships, you're looking at your messaging, because it's about simplicity. It's not about fanciness. We've got tools like your phone for video, point and shoot. You don't need editing. You've got Canva for your images. You can also throw some video in Canva. It's all so easy. And then at the end, you don't even need a website to get started. It really helps go, okay, I don't need to know all the tech. Like, I don't, and you don't. So take a deep breath. And there's one other thing I want to tell you. I find that if you ever get overwhelmed by tech, right, that's how you're looking at things. So first, always remember, just ask yourself, what is the next logical step? And remember that you don't need all these fancy dancy tools and funnels and all the things to be successful. I didn't have any of that as I grew my coaching business. That came later. And second, if you really want to get into the mindset of a six-figure coach, I want you to go to download this amazing free resource that I curated. I asked 10 of my clients / colleagues who are in six figures as coaches and from different modalities of coaching, what their biggest mindset shift is that helped them go from, like, struggling to really have more ease and flow and get into six figures. And you know what was really cool is their answers were all different. There was a few that were similar, but they all came at it from different angles and said different things. And it's so valuable. So go grab it. The link will be here, a place for you to put in your name and email, but go get it, because it's really going to help you. First, now you see you don't need all the tech, right? And then I want you to proactively learn even more that's going to get you closer to six figures, because here's the thing. We know that is a great goal for your coaching business, because it means that you're also, not only is it income for you and your family, but it also means you're having more impact and reach and helping you reach your dreams of making the difference that you want to make in the world. And I want to help you get there as fast as possible. So be sure to go download this free resource, this free guide, and learn from those who've walked the path before you. I also share my own perspective on how I got into six figures with my coaching business, and my perspective on what each person had contributed, and sort of how I see that show up in my practice of working with coaches. It's really good. So go grab it, and remember that you have everything you need. Always just think, what is the next logical step? And you're going to grow your coaching business with more ease and more fun and less tech issues. Yes. All right, go download that free guide, share this with a fellow coach or someone who else is afraid of tech, and we'll see you next time.